in front of the Israeli School, Universal Practical Knowledge, the Philadelphia Division, here at 3226 Cheltenham Avenue in Philadelphia. We're standing in front of the school right now, getting a description of the 12 tribe sign that's been painted by one of the brothers that was in the school: Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, and Issachar. Those are the 12 tribes of Israel.
Shalom. Shalom. You've been waiting for this day, so this day has finally come. A lot of you have been wondering where this knowledge that you've been hearing is coming from, and the powerful truth that you've been hearing, how this was established. Well, we finally were able to arrange for the priests to come down from New York and spend some time with us. And I'd like to introduce them if I can. These are some great brothers. We're very glad to have them with us. We want to make them feel as warm as possible, because this is their work and the extension of their work and what they've laid down some time ago. I'd like to introduce, first of all, priest and Sixth Shield General, 4th in command in the nation of Israel, Lahab. I'd like to salute this brother. March up. Barak. Yeshabim, which means sit. And I'm going to turn it over now to Priest General Lahab.
Water, brother. I'd like to say this, starting off, we're very impressed at your school here, and we're very impressed to see that the brothers and sisters in Philadelphia think enough of the Most High and the Bible and the truth and your nationality to be a part of this, because most of the brothers and sisters are running from the truth.
Ironic.
You know the truth is the truth, that's all I know. Cry loud and spare not, you gon' get exposed. A few real niggas left, you not one of those. Real soldiers, we was born to stand 10 toes. If he ain't one West, that nigga not one of mine. He got a purple 12, me, I got a black 9. The truth is the wife of my youth, chopper my concubine. Had to die to get my rib, that bitch forever mine. You know the game, a bishop gotta be blameless. But GMS teaching niggas to be rapists. They screaming we snitch. When Joel Morgan was killed by your brother, y'all ain't say shit. Real prophets only dwell in the UPK, PSA, we don't sign NDAs. Real prophets only dwell in the UPK, PSA, we don't sign NDAs.
Hey, 100 deep, 100 shields on, that's 100 priests. 100 boots, that's 200 feet. Tongue like a sword when I fucking speak. Teach you how to fish instead of fucking leech. Stop selling drugs instead of trying to fuck with me. Knowledgeable, but I'm rude in my fucking speech. Life is about warfare, not no fucking peace. Bitch, I cry loud when I fucking speak. Make them wait a year before they fuck with me. Turn a street nigga to a fucking priest. Cross a priest and I promise you forever sleep.
West, one West. That's who we are, nigga. One West, one West. So who is y'all, nigga? One West, one West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga? One West, one West. That's who we are, nigga. One West, one West. So who is y'all, niggas? One West, one West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, niggas?
UPK soldiers got them killers with me, and I don't fuck with every spot cause it's too iffy. Real motherfucking prophet cause the Lord with me, but don't get that shit twisted, I got Drake's with me. Yeah, bitch, and that whole 50. Run up on me wrong, you gon' catch 60. Wait, you gon' catch 20. The other 30 for your homies, bitch, I got plenty. And I'll shoot this motherfucker till that clip empty. Taking orders from your bitch, you a fucking simpy. Shit, should be televised. The way I'm cutting niggas up, bitch, I'm a samurai. Niggas swear they in the truth, but telling hella lies. Stumping like you Greek, bitch, you Hellenized. The revolution gon' be televised, and what I see in my vision gon' leave you petrified.
One West, that's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. That's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, niggas? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, niggas? UPK soldiers lead cowards in awe. So fuck a gas stop, I came with 6 pumps in my car. My niggas ready to swing, we like kids at the park. So touch a chair around this bitch and we breaking your jaw. They think we Christian, but we not. Nothing about us is soft. I don't know what you niggas on, but that shit get you off. We booted up. We came to take zones for real. Black 40 under my garment, I be dressed to kill. Fourth dimension sit linger, I be fresh for real. Putting scripts on your corners, but these here ain't pills. We rock covers. You official if you know those drills. Bread and water, you official if you know those meals. Yeah, you niggas soldiers get rolled over. You got police in your pocket, I got a judge in my holster. Oppressors out to get us, so remain sober. Or be chained to them chains till there's nothing that remains of us. A cult leader like Christ, we got the same culture. I bang on them, tell my enemies the reign's over. I up the cig and keep pulling like a chain smoker. The game ain't changed, one West stayed the same on them. One West, that's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. That's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, niggas? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, niggas?
Niggas talking prophets, yeah, we got plenty. We the reason why it's Israelites around the city. Karkazak tells the rock, bring Shamar out. We about to slide on them, see what niggas talking about. Young dog think he wise cause he a Kim head. That shit lame, they didn't survive, nigga, Kim is dead. Where I'm from, little nigga, is a dirty game. I pledge allegiance to Yahweh, bitch, I'm UPK. Nigga, let's talk bodies. Set up on your corner, wake up everybody. Big priest, until I'm dead deceased. The mission is complete until you're off the street. So y'all on the internet, stumping down the street. But take the poor and the weak. Touch a sister or a brother, you gon' be sleep. But take the poor and the weak.
One West, that's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. That's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, niggas? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga?
Fucking with the brothers, then I'm giving out major pain. Clip full of ball heads, I'm shooting out Damon Wayne's. Driven ambition, I ain't never changing lanes. Wise as an old man, but I ain't slanging cane. This ain't a game, this shit way deeper than rap. You speaking the cap, but the shit y'all speaking is cap. I'm 5,000, but I still keep it a stack. I'm in the truth, not cause back then I was seeking the fact. Crying loud for the niggas that's deep in the back. And the Lord with me, ain't no reason for keeping the strap. We peep the attacks, niggas say we ain't speaking the facts. Stealing breakdowns every time we teaching in class. Niggas snitching, y'all out here squeaking with rats. We be on the street corners teaching that Jesus is black.
We on 125th Street, Harlem, nigga, you see where we at?
One West, that's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. That's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, niggas? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we.
Shalom, Israel. It's time to come get your full dose of truth for the week.
You got Mondays, history class, taught by Officer 500 Shariwan and Officer 500 Ahabawan. 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tuesday, you got Word to the Unwise podcast from 6 to 7 p.m. Followed by the main event, Captain and Priest Hadaria Allah, teaching scripture breakdown, the Bible like you never heard it before. 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. Wednesday, we
got priest and officer of 1000 Awaja teaching you all about the law. Tune in. 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thursday, you got myself, priest and officer of 5000 Kazak Moth, joined by priest and officer of 500 Barak Yah, teaching you the brotherhood class from 5 to 7 p.m. Friday, learn to speak in the holy tongue, the Lashawan Kodash class, taught by officer of 1000 Katab. 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
You mean everything to me because I know you mean everything to Christ. And Christ means everything to me. I called on the Lord. I said, that Father, this is real. Will you watch over them? Will you raise them up to be strong? I'm just a man with flesh. This is what you called for in your scriptures. You said they wore studs and fringes, they got it on. You said they will follow the law, they doing it. You said under Yahweh Shai, they ought to love one another, and they doing it.
Hey, Shalom. Gonna do a sound check before we get started. Well, we got brothers and sisters in the audience. If y'all could just put a 1 in the chat if y'all could hear us. Put a 2 if it's some things we need to work on sound wise. All right.
Mic check 1 2.
We're gonna get started. It's the Wednesday night law class for Northeast Ohio, and tonight I'm holding it down for Officer 1000 Awadia for the Detroit zone. Again, it's the Wednesday night law class, and to Most High in Christ. It's the Wednesday night law class, and this is the ISUPK under Commanding General Yohana. All right. All right, we've been teaching this truth since 1969 under Commanding General Yohana. We've been teaching blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians their true nationality according to the Bible, not nothing else, man. All right, this school that we in right now, this school that you watching online right now, this is exactly that. This is a school. This is a place where you come inside and you come learn something, man. All right, that's the difference between us and your Christian church. Your Christian church is a gathering spot. It's a social club. It's a goddamn social club, man. You don't go in the Christian church and learn anything. This ain't me just talking. I've purposely went and sought after Christians to hear their perspective. I asked them, "Oh, you a Christian? Well, what'd you learn today in your Bible study?" "Oh, nothing." "So what the hell did you go for?"
Why is it called Bible study?
Con, why is it called Bible study if your niggas ain't learning nothing, man? They want to say you can't talk like that. Why are you talking like that? Why are you living like that? All right, your entire life is a lie. You understand? It's based upon a lie. All right. Tonight's class is a continuation of last night's class. All right. Captain of 10,000, Dariala, shout out to him. He went in and he exposed the Christian church for what it really is, a social club. You understand? A social club that is destroying blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. And tonight, we're going to do the same thing, man. Been doing what we've been doing since 1969, waking up the dead, waking them up out this spell, and hopefully ending this hell that we in America. You understand? Upon your eyes, younger and better than mine. Can you see them comments up there, brother? Because I surely can't. All right, Con.
We got Kaya Dewan Checking in from ISUPK Alaska. We got Nishaga Bar.
You said ISUPK who?
Alaska.
Alaska. Is that a sister or a brother?
I believe that's a brother.
Shalom, Yabashim Yahweh Barakatah. What's going on?
Yeah, that's a brother. And we got Aisha Banaf checking in from Detroit.
Shalom, sis. Shalom, Yahweh Shamar Thumba Yahweh Shah. We got my nigga Nasha. How you gonna miss all my nigga Nasha, man? What's going on with you, dog?
What you mean? I said it.
Oh, Slacky, I just ain't hear you. All right.
You too up, sir. You know you get them old ears at their age.
What's going on, my nigga? All right, everybody online, if I could, like and share this class, man. You may save somebody's life. The Lord is crazy, man. Let me tell you something. I'm standing outside. I'm standing right outside the school on the little shit that people be parking in front of and whatnot. I'm standing on that. You know what I'm saying? Getting my notes ready for class. A brother just walk up, start reading the Psalms, asking, is we doing class right now? Is we about to do a class? He asking how long this been here. That's why I say, man. It's like I was looking at what Cap sent me. That's why I say, man, there is no coincidences on the earth. It's not a coincidence that I just so happen to be standing outside the same time that brother came and, to pay his phone bill. I was standing outside preparing my notes for this class. That there is no coincidence. The Bible says that if a bird falleth out the sky, he controlled that. He wanted that thing to happen. All right. So that's very important. That's why we say like and share these classes, man. You could be saving a brother's life. Me standing outside preparing for my class could possibly save that brother's life. Or it could be the thing that ends it, you know, because you know that one scripture too where it says, once you have knowledge of the truth and you still decide to be a sinful bastard, there is no savior for you. So it could be, you never know. All right. Upon what we got tonight?
We got how Christianity destroys black people.
How Christianity destroys black people. All right. Again, this is a continuation of last night's class. All right. How is Christianity destroy black people? All right. So give me the definition of self-preservation real fast. When the Shah says, LOL, I'm at the slavery right now. Damn. That's why I can't wait till Christ come crack this sky. We gotta watch classes at the slavery, man. That is crazy work. And then while you at the slavery, you got people saying take your headphones off. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
They just probably want to hear the class too.
Huh?
They probably want to hear the class too.
Damn.
You never know. The definition of self-preservation right here. The protection of oneself from harm or death, especially regarded as a basic instinct in human beings and animals. The protection of oneself from harm or death.
The protection from oneself from what?
Harm or death.
From harm or death. All right, read that one more time. You gotta read it slower. We gotta dissect all of this right now because this is information brothers and sisters have never heard in their entire life. Think about that, man. You've been going to the Christian church all them years. You still don't know that it's a sin to eat pork. It's a sin to get tattoos. It's a sin to celebrate your birthday. That's why that nigga walked out.
He walked out ashamed too. He ain't even want to tell us he was about to go celebrate his girl's birthday.
That nigga came into school. He said, "Yeah, I'm gonna have to come see y'all later. I gotta go celebrate my girl's birthday." Get your weak ass out of here, man.
He said it's her birthday week.
Good night. I ain't even hear that part, Capone. Once I heard the word birthday, I just wanted to I wanted him to get out my face once he said that. Them niggas be saying shoot, shoot. That's how I felt. Read again.
The protection of oneself from harm or death.
Protection from oneself from harm or death. All right. Self-preservation is what you would call survival instincts. You understand? Basic mammals have this. Is that the it's a longer definition. Hold up. Let me see your phone. Yeah, read that one. This is a more detailed, definite. Yeah, right there.
All right. Self-preservation is the instinct and behavior aimed at protecting oneself from harm or danger.
Aimed at protecting oneself from harm and danger. You understand? You understand what's being read to you right now, man? This is a basic mammal instinct. Basic mammals have this.
You mean like when they say people got like animal instincts almost?
No, not necessarily. You know how a lamb knows to run when he sees a predator after him. He knows to run. That's self-preservation. If a lamb see what hunts a lamb? Yeah. So if a lamb sees a lion, the lamb not just gonna run up to the lion and try and kumbaya with the lion. They're not gonna try and have a kickback with the lion. The lamb is gonna kick rocks and dip to try and preserve itself. That's survival instincts. Basic animals have this. But for some reason, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians don't have that instinct anymore. You want to talk about how Christianity is destroying black people? This is how it's destroying black people, man. This right here is how it's destroying black people. This right here. A basic animal can tell you, all right, yeah, I'm a lamb. There go them lions right there. Let's dip. It's time to go. It's time to retreat. A lamb could tell you that. But a black man in the Christian church can't tell you to leave your oppressor. Not going to tell you that. It's because the survival instincts and the self-preservation has left the black and Hispanic and Native Indian household because of one thing. And that's the mark of the beast that Kappa 10,000 Dariala brought out last night. The mark of the beast is what destroying our self-preservation, our survival instincts. Go ahead.
Essentially ensuring survival.
Essentially assuring survival. You understand? This self-preservation is going to keep you alive. So why in the hell don't we have this? Why in the hell is this not being taught to us? Why in the hell is it taught for our men to go sleep with oppressors? Why is it taught for our men to spend all their time trying to get rich just to then go give it right back to a devil, to have her take it all away from you? I don't sound like self-preservation right there. That sounds like you're self-destroying. It sounds like self-destruction right there.
Oh, it's called self-sabotage. That's
self-sabotage. The water, brother. That's exactly what they're doing. They're self-sabotaging themselves. Kanye West is probably the biggest example when it comes to self-sabotaging yourself. Because this nigga made an entire song about how niggas get rich and go get him a white girl. And then he did it twice.
Shannon Sharp could be another.
Shannon Sharp is just the latest example. See, what y'all fail to realize is the Most High is using these celebrities to wake your stupid ass up and not, and so you could have what is it? Wisdom. So you could have wisdom. So you could see what they're going through, and you wouldn't put yourself in them same predicaments. But because Christianity has taught blacks and Hispanics to self-sabotage themselves, they're going to see the mistakes of Shannon Sharp, see the mistakes of Tiger Woods, see the mistakes of Kanye West and say, well, that's just that nigga. That ain't gonna happen to me. Keep going.
It's a fundamental drive present in all living organisms.
It's a fundamental drive in what?
It's a fundamental drive present in all living organisms.
Present in all living organisms. Meaning what? Birds have this too. Birds have this too. Animals that you think are dumb as hell have this instinct, but you don't. It's not because these animals are smarter than you. It's because you have been conditioned to not think this way. You understand? What's it called when you make a personal bond with your captive? What's that called again? Yeah, like you fall in love with the person that's holding you captive. What's that called?
I have no idea. Stockholm syndrome.
Stockholm syndrome. That's what it's called. You make a personal bond with your cat. Read the definition, because that ties along perfectly with this. Go ahead.
Falling in love with the captor is called psychological phenomena.
Falling in love with a captor is what?
Falling in love with a captor is a psychological phenomenon called.
Saying why can't your oppressor be saved too is what?
Is a psychological phenomenon, Salakia, called Stockholm syndrome.
Brother, you ain't got to say all them big ass words. Just say Stockholm syndrome, brother. God damn.
God, I don't come. Falling in love with the captor is a Stockholm syndrome.
Saying that your oppressor needs to be saved too after he stole you over here. I think a lot of people forget that too, man. They say that they love America so much. They stand up for the American flag. They sing that national anthem with their heart out. That's not the national anthem. What's that shit that they have the Pledge of Allegiance? They say that Pledge of Allegiance with pride. They the loudest in the cafeteria saying that goddamn Pledge of Allegiance. They can't read a book, but they could say that Pledge of Allegiance. That's the same nigga that read like this. But he could say that Pledge of Allegiance loud as hell. That's because he has formed a personal bond with his captor. And don't you ever forget that, man. You are stolen merchandise. You Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, you are stolen merchandise. You didn't ask to come over here. This ain't no vacation, nigga. You didn't wake up one day and decide, oh, I want to take a trip to America. No, nigga, you got stolen. You got kidnapped. You literally got kidnapped. And now you in America with the same people that kidnapped you, saying that they could be saved. Is that not Stockholm syndrome?
Somebody be saved who's already saved.
That's an excellent point, Gapon. That's like watching Arkham's Knight and seeing Joker running Gotham, running rampant over Gotham and saying, yeah, Joker needs to be saved. The hell are you talking about? This nigga Joker running shit. What do you mean? Nigga blowing up banks and shit. Why does he need to be saved? If anything, he needs to be punished. And that's the same thing with your captor in America today. Your oppressor. The devil that the Bible speaks of, man. The devil that the Bible speaks of does not need to be saved. He needs to be punished. That man of sin needs to be revealed. You understand? That's the problem right there. We going back to the definition we had previously. The reason why our survival instincts and our self-preservation is going away is because we don't even know who the enemy is. You understand? How can you protect yourself from an enemy and you don't even know who the enemy is? Your Christian, that's the problem right there. And that ties right into the title of the class. You understand? How is Christianity destructive to black people? It has fooled black people into assuming that the enemy is us, that we're our enemies. When in all actuality, our enemy on the earth is the oppressor. You understand? All of them.
That's right.
Not just the white man, even though he's the biggest culprit. All of our oppressors is our enemies. You understand? And if you want to understand how to preserve yourself, you need to understand who your enemy is and who your brother is. All right? You cannot play a game of basketball, team basketball. Let me say that for all the idiots in the comment section that's going to say, well, yes, you can't. No, you cannot play a successful game of team basketball without knowing who your teammates are and who the other people on the team is. All right? My nigga Shalak, man, what's going on? I forgot to mention too, man, we got camp downtown Detroit. All right? I expect to see all the real niggas down there, man. You understand? Lord willing, of course, because I know we is in hell. We is under captive, under bondage right now in America. All right? When I say I expect to see you, that means if you have the day off from your slavery, because we are under bondage. I don't want to see niggas on Facebook posted up with their ribs. If I see a nigga posted up with his rib while I'm on the podium, I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna be very upset. All right, go ahead where you was at.
Another one, come. It's a coping mechanism that can develop over time, where a victim forms.
That's still the Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah, come.
You could go back to the previous definition you had.
Self-preservation is the instinct and behavior aimed at protecting oneself from harm or danger, essentially ensuring survival. It's a fundamental drive present in all living organisms, motivating actions like seeking food, avoiding threats, and escaping dangerous situations.
Think about this, man. Niggas think that rats is stupid. Niggas think that mice, I don't know if it's mice or mouses, the proper term in this context.
Mice.
Niggas think that mice are dumb. A mouse knows when he see your big black ass to get out of there, to find the nearest hole and evacuate. Pause. You understand? Why are you looking at me like that? I said pause, nigga. A mouse knows when he sees you to evacuate immediately. And y'all think that mice are stupid. So think about that. If you a Christian, essentially what you're telling me is that mice are smarter than you. Because the mice know not to stay with the enemy, not to try and have a conversation with the enemy, not to try and have an agreement with the enemy. A mouse not about to walk up to you and say, well, if I just get up all your crumbs, I got the bathroom from 3 a.m. to 7 a.m. when you wake up. No, a mouse is not about to sit here and try and make an agreement with you. So why is you sitting here trying to make an agreement with your oppressor? I just feel like we all should know. We all should not be doing shit together. You understand? Me personally, I don't want to do nothing with the oppressor. I get upset when I see oppressors at my job. Why are you here? Well, what's that one movie? That's White Chicks. That nigga said, didn't you hear this is an all-white party? That's how I feel when I see an oppressor in in my space? Why are you here? This is an all nigga party.
Away from me. That was it on that definition, sir.
All right, come on. Now I need you to search up dodo birds. Like,
it says the dodo bird was a flightless bird native to the island of Mauritius in the Indian Ocean. Europeans first encountered the dodo in the late 16th century. Slovakia. And the last confirmed sighting was in 1662. By the 1700s, it was extinct. The dodo bird was larger than a turkey, weighing around 50 pounds and sporting blue-gray feathers, a big head, and a hooked bill. It has small, useless wings, stout yellow legs, and a curly tail. A curly tail feather tuft. Let's sit on that. Oh,
read this.
Here's a better one. The dodo bird, a large flightless bird native. Oh, this looks like what I just read. Oh no, flightless bird native to Mauritius went extinct primarily due to human activity.
Human activity. What is that?
Humans. What's the word I'm looking for? Kind of contaminating the bird to a certain extent.
No, it went extinct because your oppressor was killing it. You understand? The dodo bird, for some reason, it just kept running up on the oppressor. Even after they were seeing that the oppressor is continuously killing them off, killing their cousins off, killing their aunties off, killing their mamas. They continued to run up on them until eventually they went extinct. Read that part right there.
This right here.
Where it says sailors.
Sailors hunted them for food, and the introduction of invasive species like rats, pigs, and monkeys by the Dutch settlers devastated their populations by preying on their eggs and competing for resources.
They preyed on their eggs and they hunted them. You understand? And that's the thing about your oppressor, man. Your oppressor lives by the sword. Think about that, man. Our Native Indian brothers, they hunted because they wanted food. They needed food. You understand? They hunted for food. They hunted for clothes. Your oppressor hunts for sport. You ever been to an oppressor's house or seen an oppressor's house that just have deer heads everywhere on the mantles and whatnot? They take pride in killing. You understand? They kill things for fun. And they so goddamn stupid, they'll kill an animal until it literally goes extinct. You understand? And that's exactly what happened to these dodo birds. You understand? They kept running up on the oppressor, and every time your oppressor seen them, came in contact with them, it was open season, open fire. They got busy on their ass. You understand? And now today, fast forward, it's 2025. And we have taken the place of the dodo bird. Now, instead of dodo birds running up and getting dealt with by the oppressor, now we got stupid, idiot black people that's trying to make fellowship with the oppressor. And they running up, getting dealt with, just like how these dodo birds did. You understand? You got more on that?
Deforestation for agriculture and other human activities also destroyed their habitat. That was it on it. We got this one right here. You want me to read both of these? Dodos had evolved without natural predators on Mauritius. I don't know.
You could drop that. We don't need that. All right, let's get in the book. Now we're gonna go into these scriptures. Let's get in the book of Ezra chapter 9, verse 1.
This is the book of Ezra, chapter 9 and verse 1. Now, when these things were done, the princes came to me, saying, the people of Israel and the priests and the Levites have not separated themselves from the people of the lands, doing according to their abominations.
Salaki, read that again.
Let
me get there with you, Salaki. Go ahead.
At the top of verse 1. Now, when these things were done, the princes came to me, saying, the people of Israel.
The people of Israel. All right. The people of Israel. That's talking about the Israelites. That's talking about who the world refers to today as blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Go ahead.
And the priests and the Levites have not separated themselves from the people of the lands, doing according to their abominations.
The Israelites have not separated themselves from the people according to the land. Now, this is a thing that we just have to hit home for y'all real quick. You understand? Why is it so important? Because this ain't the only time you're going to see this in the scriptures, where it says the Israelites have not separated, or they need to separate, or they need to be separate, or they need to be holy from the other people. Why is it so important for Israelites to be separate from everybody else if everybody is supposed to get saved according to the Christian church? That don't make sense to me, Gapon.
Don't make sense to me.
I don't make no sense. So what are you saying? The Bible is contradictory? Are you saying there's contradictions in the Bible? Is that what you're trying to tell me? No, there's no contradictions in the Bible. The problem is you try and use the Bible to fit your stupid narratives, man. Let me tell you something, man. You want to date you a white man, go get you a white boy. I'm going to pray for you, too, after you do that. I hope you don't end up on the news chopped up in somebody's basement. I'm going to pray for you, man. You want to do that, though, don't try and use the Bible to fit your goofy narratives, man. That's one thing I cannot stand. I hate a Christian that's proud in their stupidity. Don't be a proud, stupid nigga. There's nothing more on this earth that's worse than a proud, stupid nigga. Well, you just loud about being wrong. Real niggas, when they wrong, they accept the fact that they wrong and they take correction. And that's what all the men and women that have done in here, that's what all the men and women in here have done. You understand? They accepted the fact that what they was doing in the world was stupid as hell. They took the criticism, the constructive criticism, they changed their life for the better. You understand? But a stupid loud person, you cannot teach a stupid loud person, man. They're going to sit up here and try to argue till they black and blue. Or for what? You just wasting both of our times at that point. Go back to where you was.
Doing according to their abominations, even the Canaanites.
Go back to the top.
Now when these things were done, the princes came to me, saying, the people of Israel and the priests and the Levites have not separated themselves from the people of the lands.
They have not separated themselves from the people of the land. This right here is about to explain to you the importance of self-preservation. All right, this right here is a very important thing. You cannot preserve yourself from the enemy if you don't know who the enemy is. All right, this is why your Christian church, you want to understand. Me and Gapon posed the question earlier. Why in the hell is you going to a Bible study in the church and there's no scriptures being read? There's nothing being taught. This is why they don't actually read you the Bible in the church. Because believe it or not, the Bible has practical knowledge in it.
That's why it's called universal practical knowledge.
Come on, Gapon, let them know. That's why this school right here is called the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. This is common sense right here. And this is coming straight from the Bible. All right. Think about that too. Niggas go on TikTok buying these $50 courses, these $100 books. These niggas buying courses from Andrew Tate. Who that one nigga that died? Who that one nigga that Kevin Samuels? They buying courses from Kevin Samuels. Dr. Umar, all these goofy niggas. All you had to do was open the Bible, man. That's crazy. That's crazy work, man.
They just ran them out their pockets.
That's a new pyramid scheme right there. Acting like you know something. All you got to do to make some money today is go online and act like you smart. You don't even have to be smart no more. You just got to act like you smart. Just talk. That's all these niggas have been doing to you. They talk real good. They make it sound good. You getting gamed up out your money. You a stupid hoe. You a stupid hoe. All right, Slacky. Yeah, if you could.
Khan. Now Salaki. Now when these things were done, the princes came to me saying, the people of Israel and the priests and the Levites have not separated themselves from the people of the lands.
Have not separated themselves from the people of the lands. All right. Who's the people of the lands? Go ahead.
Doing according to their abominations, even the Canaanites, the Hittites, the Perizzites, the Jebusites, the Ammonites, the Moabites, the Egyptians, and the Amorites.
Let me tell y'all something, man. All them nations that they just listed off is all of your oppressors' nations. You understand? That's the Africans. The Africans that you want to be so bad. Guess what? They not us. You understand? The East Indians that you want to go pray to a rock like you, like your name is Muhammad so bad. That's not us. That's not your people. In fact, that's your enemy. All right. The Moabites. You want to go put on that whatever the hell that I don't even know what they wear. What is it that they wear?
I'm about to look it up.
I know they wear them gay ass sandals all the time.
Moabite attire. Moabite attire is casual and practical. Oh wait, this don't even look right.
Moab is Chinese, so that's Chinese people.
They look like a white bit.
Ain't gonna show you. You gotta search up Chinese. For Tom's sake, I don't want to look at them dresses, brother. All right, get them dresses out my face. All right, go back to the scripture.
Verse 2. For they have taken of their daughters for themselves and for their sons, so that the holy seed have mingled themselves with the people of those lands.
Nah, go back up. It's very important for you to understand who your enemies is. That's the point we gotta hit home, man.
Verse 1. You want me to
understand?
You want me to read the oppressors?
Khan.
Khan.
The title of the class is Christianity Destroys Black People. You understand how Christianity destroys black people. And the first part of it is your survival instincts, or what? Self-preservation. You understand? You cannot have self-preservation if you don't know who your enemies is. That's why Gapon about to go through this list and show you who your enemies is. Go ahead.
Doing according to the abominations, even of the Canaanites.
The Canaanites, that's an African nation. Go ahead.
The Hittites, the Perizzites, the Jebusites, the Ammonites, the Moabites, the Egyptians, and the Amorites.
All of those nations are your enemies. You understand? So first it told you who your brothers are. The brothers, your sisters, your family is the brothers in the house of Israel, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You understand? Your enemies are the Africans, the East Indians, the Chinese, the Japanese, the Caucasians. You understand? Keep going.
Muslims. Salakia. Verse 2. For they have taken of their daughters for themselves and for their sons, so that the holy seed have mingled themselves with the people of those lands.
For they have taken of their daughters for themselves. They have taken our daughters for them. Salakia. I said that wrong. We've taken their daughters. You understand? Look at Kanye West again. Perfect example. He's taking the daughters of the tribe of Esau, the Edomite tribe. He taking their daughters and he trying to have babies with them. He having nasty, disgusting babies with them. You fucking up a holy seed by entering it. You essentially what you're doing is you marrying dogs. You might as well get on your fours. You might as well get on your fours and have sex with an actual dog. That's essentially what you're doing when you go marry a white woman. Spiritually, what you're doing is you getting on four and you sleeping with a dog. That's what you're doing. Read that again.
Khan. For they have taken of their daughters for themselves.
For they have taken of their daughters for themselves. How can you understand this is your enemy if you taking their daughters? And I had some stupid nigga online about a month ago say, I'm sleeping with this white woman for my ancestors. I'm doing this for my ancestors. I guarantee you, grandmama is not happy with that decision you made. Grandmama did not approve of that. She is very disappointed at you. Go ahead.
Khan. For they have taken of their daughters for themselves and for their sons.
And for their sons. We got these stupid. It's like I gotta watch what I was about to say. Just read again. So I can recollect what I was about to say, because I was about to say something crazy. Go ahead.
Khan. For they have taken of their daughters for themselves and for their sons.
We got these stupid bras in the world. Why you laughing, bro? That was way lighter than what I was about to say. I was about to say something egregious. We got these stupid bras in the world that's posting online saying, I need me a white boy. I need me a boy with blonde hair and blue eyes. Yeah, okay. Just ask all the niggas that dealt with Jeffrey Dahmer how that went. Oh wait, you can't ask them because they're dead. They're dead. They got chopped up like they some onions. They got chopped up like they tomatoes and put in a blender.
And then he ate them. I was trying to hold back on saying that, but damn, he ate them.
You can't even say pause to that. He actually ate them. He literally ate them. You think you talking freaky to your rib at 3 a.m. talking about, yeah, baby, I'm gonna come over and eat you. He actually ate these niggas. He literally cut these niggas up, put them on a plate and ate them. I was looking something up. It says, do you still got that statistic I gave? Damn, you still got that statistic I gave you a few weeks ago on serial killers? Last time I looked it up, it said 90% of serial killers are white men. Yeah, let me see. I'm about to see if I can find it. Good night. All right. So I looked up how many serial killers are white men. It says 82% of American serial killers were white. 82%. 82%. Capon.
That's more than half.
Nigga, more than half. That's damn near all of them. That's 82%. That's damn near all of them. And you posting online saying, I need me a white boy. Yeah, okay. Yeah, boy. You gonna get you one. Yeah, boy. Go ahead where you was at.
Come. For they have taken their daughters for themselves and for their sons, so that the holy seed have mingled themselves with the people of those lands.
For that the holy seed have mingled themselves with the people of those lands. That's why you see it says 82% of serial killers are white, 15% of them are black. This is what happens when you decide to intermingle with your oppressor. You start to take on his philosophies. No one can be a better oppressor than the oppressor. But because you want to be like him so bad, now you trying to be like him. Now you go online, you got niggas out here doing a child pedophilia. Come on, man. Why'd you doing that? It's because you taking after your oppressor. You got niggas online posting about how they high all the time. Why is you doing that? Because you seeing your oppressor doing it. You want to get high just like your oppressor. Why is you going out shooting up clubs? It's like it. Why is you going out shooting up schools? Schools and clubs. Shit, they shooting up clubs too.
They shooting up everything. They shooting up blocks.
Why is you doing that? Because you see your oppressor going out and doing it. Now you want to be like him. You understand? That's why it's telling you, don't intermingle with them. The Bible, man. Bible is very heavy. The thing about the Bible is it tells you why we are in the position we are in and how to get out of it. So why is it so hard for black people to follow it? One is because they hide this truth. You understand? They are trying so hard for this truth not to come out. That's why you go in a Christian church, it's packed out, but they ain't learning shit. Go ahead.
Come. Yea, the hand of the princes and rulers has been chief in this trespass. Verse 3. And when I heard this thing, I rent my garment and my mantle, and plucked off the hair of my head and of my beard, and sat down astonished. Verse 4.
You might have to look that up.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
So when he heard this thing, he was stressed.
He was stunned, amazed, bewildered.
All right, go back to 3. Read it from the top.
And when I heard this thing, I rent my garment and my mantle.
I rent my garment and my mantle. So he ripped it. Go ahead.
And plucked off the hair of my head.
Plucked off the hair of my head. You know, are you stress auntie out too much? She get to ripping at her hair. That's what he did. Go ahead.
And of my beard.
And his beard. So he started ripping out his hair on his head and the hairs on his beard. Now that beard hair hurt. That shit right there hurt. Don't look at me, nigga. You know I don't got no beard hairs.
Looking at your beard hair, man.
This nigga looked at me as soon as I said that shit hurt. That nigga said, nigga, you know damn well you ain't got no hair. Get your hating ass up, man. Say no. Go ahead.
And sat down astonished. Verse 4.
Skip down to 12.
Verse 12. Now therefore give not your daughters unto their sons.
Now therefore what?
Now therefore give not your daughters unto their sons.
Give not your daughters unto their sons. Don't give your daughters to their sons, man. Why? Because you don't want your daughter ended up on finddetroit.com, do you?
You don't want herpes. You
That part, Capone.
You don't want AIDS.
You don't want AIDS.
You don't want chlamydia.
You don't want chlamydia. Go ahead.
What's the other one? You don't want monkeypox.
Monkeypox. That's wild. Spots and lots all on your shit because you wanted to F with a white man. Read it again.
Khan, I don't want Khan. Now therefore give not your daughters unto their sons.
Now therefore give not your daughters unto their sons. Why? Because you give your daughter to an oppressor. Your oppressor is going to teach them how to be wicked. Not your daughter. Before she got with this oppressor, she was a straight A student. She had a perfect sleep schedule. You understand? She didn't go out. Now she with this white man. She's shooting up in the bathroom. You go in her purse. You see in her purse. All that's in her purse is needles. Needles in the purse. You understand? Your oppressor is teaching her how to be wicked. Your oppressor done taught your daughter how to peg somebody. Go ahead.
Neither take their daughters unto your sons.
Neither take their daughters unto your sons. Same with the women. A lot of people think, man, these brothers in the world, I don't know if they just stupid or delusional or both. Probably both. But they look at the oppressor. They look at the male oppressor and they see the man of sin. They see all the heinous acts that he's done to us.
That's that Stockholm syndrome.
But then they look at the oppressor woman and they don't look at her with the same hate that they have for him. Like she didn't do the same shit he did. Like they not working on the same accord. Like these sisters ain't been getting niggas locked up. Like these sisters, I don't know why I'm saying sisters. Like these heathens ain't been getting our brothers locked up. Like these heathens ain't been getting our brothers killed. Just ask Emmett Till. Shalom. I'm from Ohio. Well, that's from Ohio as slavery. What's going on? Shalom, y'all about y'all Shabrakta. What's going on, my nigga? All right, go back to where you was.
Now therefore give not your daughters unto their sons, neither take their daughters unto your sons, nor seek their peace.
Nor seek their what?
Nor seek their peace.
No, beg for reparations.
Nor seek their peace.
Beg to go in their bathrooms.
Nor seek their peace.
Beg to go in their Christian church.
Nor seek their peace.
Don't seek your oppressor's peace, man. You want to talk about that self-preservation? This is a part of self-preservation right here. A lamb does not go running up to a lion saying, please don't kill me. You think a lamb is about to go run up on a lion and try and show the lion fellowship? Offer the lion a peace treaty? No, a lamb is not about to do that. You telling me a lamb is smarter than you? Please don't tell me a lamb is smarter than you, brother. Don't tell me that. Use your brain then. Stop being stupid and delusional. And stop trying to seek fellowship with your enemies. You understand? For some reason, when they see turn the other cheek in the Bible, that always is associated with the oppressor. And I don't know where y'all got that stupid ideology from. Actually, I do. And that again ties with the topic of the class. Y'all got it from the Christian church, man. Your Christian church taught you that dumb ideology. That dumb ideology has been destroying blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You understand? All right, keep going.
Con out of one con. Lucky. Nor seek their peace or their wealth forever.
Nor seek their peace. You understand what is seeking a peace?
Trying to become a Christian.
Trying to become a Christian. Perfect. That's a perfect point right there. And this also goes what we tell brothers in the school as well, man. These fake Israelites will tell you this right here it means that you gotta go run to Israel like a dumbass and get a bomb on your forehead. Think about that. We got fake Israelites right now that's waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning to bombs. We got fake Israelites that's probably dead over there right now because they was listening to false doctrines. You understand? When it says nor seek their peace, it's not saying go move to Israel like a jackass. It's saying take your spirit out of America. You understand? Stop being an American. Stop claiming America. Stop claiming the ideology of America. You understand? Stop claiming the lifestyle of an American.
Stop saying you African American.
Con. Just stop it, please. What that nigga Michael Jordan say, stop it. Get some help. These niggas need some help, man, for real. That's why we here, man. That's why we have these classes 6 days a week. Because we understand that y'all niggas in the world need some help. And we here, brother. These classes is 6 days a week and they're free. We not trying to get in your pockets. Think about that. Your Christian pastor, ain't that crazy, man? They go into church, spend all that money and leave with no information, no knowledge. Learn nothing but how to dance.
What you said earlier? What you learned in the Bible study today? Nah.
God. Them niggas got conned out their money. Because they didn't want to say con out of one con. Come on, man. I got bars. What we talking about? Go ahead where you was at.
Con out of one con. Nor seek their peace or their wealth forever.
Nor seek their peace or their wealth forever. This goes right along with them dumb niggas that think because they go marry a rich white oppressor, it makes it better. No, still a heathen. These niggas think they smart because they went and got an oppressor with some money. They still gonna treat you like shit. That's just like them Arabs that's flying out sisters from over here.
Don't.
I found a proper term for it too, man. Come on.
Hey man, them Arabs got you messed up, man. You been stuck on this for like 2 weeks straight.
Read this, Gapon.
The term Dubai porta potty. The term Dubai porta potty refers to a disturbing and exploitive phenomenon where women, often models or influencers, are allegedly lured to parties in Dubai.
So think about that. Is they not getting any sisters to do these? They getting sisters that you had the crib beating off to on Instagram. Think about that, man. Y'all at the crib on Instagram at 3 a.m. beating off to these sisters. That right there is mental warfare right there. These East Indians flying out these rich sisters again that y'all niggas is salivating over. They fly them over, treat them like shit, and literally make them a shithead. bro, you gotta keep reading, bro. Yes.
Oh my God. All right. Often models or influencers are allegedly lured to parties in Dubai with promises of large sums of money, lavish gifts, and extravagant hotel stays. However, these events, sometimes called porta potty parties, reportedly involve extreme sexual de- degradi- salakia, degradation. Uh,
Degradation. Degradation. Sexual degradation.
Salakia, sexual degradation. Where was I at? Oh, I see it. Including acts where wealthy men allegedly treat women as human toilets, urinating or defecting on them.
See, y'all, I've been talking about this for like 2 or 3 weeks now. Y'all niggas thought I was capping. Y'all niggas thought this nigga Yashbam going off the rails again. He don't know what he talking about. Come on, man. This is a real thing. And think about that, man. We got sisters online. I see this shit all the time. We got sisters online that say, I want me an East Indian man. I want to put a daishiki on and serve a rock with Muhammad. This is why the Bible says, seek not their peace. They not seeking your peace, man. And look, we still gonna have a goofy nigga online that say, well, that's not all of them. And shut your bitch ass up, man. You can't say that. It's like.
Calm down.
It's like. Go ahead.
I'm gonna start from the top of 12. Now therefore give not your daughters unto their sons, neither take their daughters unto your sons, nor seek their peace or their wealth forever, that ye may be strong and eat the good of the land, and leave it for an inheritance to your children forever.
Read it from the top, Salakia.
Now therefore give not your daughters unto their sons, neither take their daughters unto your sons, nor seek their peace or their wealth forever.
Nor seek their peace or their wealth forever. That goes exactly with the Dubai porta potty situation, man. Not seek their peace or their wealth. You understand? These is rich East Indians, and that's why that article said they're getting lured out there. You understand? They thinking that they just going down there to do some sexy dancing. They're not telling them before they fly down there that, oh yeah, by the way, we don't have bathrooms down. You're gonna be my personal bathroom. That's why I'm giving you this $50,000. I'm giving you $50,000 to be my personal bathroom. All right, that's why it says they're getting lured down there. And that's why the Bible says, seek not their peace nor their wealth. If brothers and sisters in the world knew not to seek the peace and wealth of the oppressor, we wouldn't have sisters becoming shitheads. You understand? That wouldn't be a thing.
You gotta stop looking at me after you say stuff like that, man.
Go ahead.
That ye may be strong and eat the good of the land, and leave it for an inheritance to your children forever. Verse 13.
You could drop that. Give me Romans 13 and 11.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 13 and verse 11. And that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation.
Sluggy, read that again.
And that knowing that now it is a high time to awake out of sleep.
And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, man. The time is now. You Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, the time is now, man. How many more brothers need to get unalived like dogs in the street before you realize, maybe I shouldn't continue serving this nation that clearly don't give a rat's ass about me? How many sisters need to become shitheads for you to realize, maybe this nation of people don't give a rat's ass about me? How many times you understand that we have to go run to the Christian church seeking something, seeking a form of salvation, seeking a form of righteousness just to get disappointed? How many times are we going to do these idiotic things? You understand? That's why it says in that, knowing the time, it is high time to awake out of sleep. Right now, Blacks and Hispanics are asleep. We are in a deep slumber. You understand? Everybody got happy as hell when they legalized weed. But they didn't understand that they legalized weed to keep you comfortable in your oppression. And that's exactly what it's doing. Now, every time I go outside, somebody is high as a fool and don't give a damn about the conditions of the Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. If you a Black man, you should look at what they're doing to the Hispanics, and you should feel a sense of damn, we could be doing something to help this. But you can't do shit because your ass is always high. You can't do shit. You understand? How is you supposed to be a protector and a provider of leadership if you a man, if all you could thinking about is getting high? When your next dosage? When your next trip to Cloud 9? What type of leader is you? You're a horrible leader, and that's why your wife hates your guts. Your wife fucking hates you. I'm just gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna have a heart-to-heart with you. The reason why your wife is always at the club, the reason why your wife is always spending the money is because you're a horrible leader. You suck. You understand? The reason why your son is never at home, the reason why your son never wants to talk to you is because you're a horrible leader. You got more on that?
And that knowing the time, that now it is a high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believed.
For now is our salvation nearer than when we believed. Our salvation is coming. We just have to make it arrive. If you understand what I'm saying.
Wake up, if you could.
Con. At this point in time, Christ is waiting on us. He waiting on a select number of people to wake up out this hell and come back to the law, statutes, and commandments. You understand? We not waiting on Christ. Christ is waiting on us. All right. All right. Give me moral disengagement. Give me that definition.
This is the definition of moral disengagement. Moral disengagement refers to the cognitive process where individuals selectively detach their moral standards from their behavior, allowing them to engage in unethical actions without...
Read again from the top.
Moral disengagement refers to the cognitive process where individuals selectively detach their moral standards from their behavior.
They detach their moral standards from their behavior. Go ahead.
Allowing them to engage in unethical actions without experiencing guilt or condemnation.
Condemnation. Good night. So you could do unethical things and don't feel a slight sense of remorse. All right, that's moral disengagement right there. And you talk about how Christianity has destroyed blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. This is another way that it has destroyed blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. The first way is what we talked about earlier: self-preservation or survival instincts. They both the same. All right, that's the first way. The second is this right here: moral disengagement. Read that definition again.
Moral disengagement refers to the cognitive process where individuals selectively detach their moral standards.
And that part right there is heavy. It says the cognitive process where individuals selectively detach their moral standards from their behavior. You understand? So they're picking and choosing what they consider to be right and wrong. You understand? If that don't sound like a Christian right there, what the hell is we talking about? A Christian will walk up on you and say, well, why y'all talking like that? And then go eat a pork chop right in your face. Go get a tattoo. Go smoke all the weed. Hey, you want to know what's funny, man? When I used to go to the Christian church, every time I went, it was always about 5 people right outside the church hotboxing cigs. I'm talking about they puff passing them cigarettes. They hotboxing them hoes. Outside the church with it though. Like, that's crazy. They ain't got that. That's why this definition hits so close to home. You understand? They have no sense of guilt, no sense of self-condemnation. At least in here, when we get a new brother, they at least try and hide the fact because they understand what they're doing is wrong. That's the difference between us and the Christian church. A new brother in here, whether we talking about young men, all right? A young man in here, we show him that it's wrong to get high. It's wrong for you to destroy yourself. That's what you're doing when you're getting high. You destroying your lungs. You cutting your lifespan short. When we show them these things, after we show them, they have a sense of guilt. So now, if they continue doing it, because obviously you cannot just, it's not a lot of brothers that cold turkey, you know what I'm saying, their addictions. You have to slowly, you know what I'm saying, slow roach that thing. All right. So if a brother is still getting high, he a young man or something, he gonna hide it. He not gonna be outside the school getting high like a Christian. That's the difference. That's what I'm trying to show y'all. There is no sense of guilt when you a Christian. There is no sense of, damn, I shouldn't be doing it. This is wrong. What would God think of me if he seen me doing this? Which he sees all things, but they don't think about those things. They will, a pastor will go F your wife and not give a damn about what God thinks. That nigga's more so worried about if he gets caught or not. That's how you know, man, these niggas in the Christian church is fleshly bastards. They're not thinking about what the Most High thinks. They're not thinking about the fact that the angels is keeping a record on all these things. They thinking about, well, I hope I don't get caught. I hope I time this right. I hope her husband don't come in while I'm pulling my pants up. That's what they thinking about, because they fleshly bastards, man. They don't have no sense of moral compass. You understand? And this right here is called moral disengagement. So keep going.
Moral disengagement refers to the cognitive process where individuals selectively detach their moral standards from their behavior, allowing them to engage in unethical actions without experiencing guilt or self-condemnation.
You ever seen a sister, you know what I'm saying, get upset at a pastor when a pastor gets exposed for being a homosexual? It happens all the time. Just go on TikTok. It happens all the time. They get upset when they find out their favorite pastor is a goddamn homosexual child molesting deviant. They feel all senses of what the hell is this? What the hell are you doing? You understand? Read that again, Salakia.
Moral disengagement refers to the cognitive process where individuals selectively detach their moral standards from their behavior, allowing them to engage in unethical actions without experiencing guilt or self-condemnation.
All right, Salakia, I had lost my point. I remember what I was saying now. Yeah, so them sisters online, they see their favorite pastor get exposed for being a child deviant, get exposed for being a rapist, get exposed for being a homosexual. And in their mind, they just can't understand how they could do something like this. And it's because they don't have no sense of guilt. You understand? They don't have no sense of guilt. So because they don't have no sense of guilt, no moral compass, they can engage in these unethical activities. They could go ahead and sleep with your wife and not feel bad about it. They will go have sex with your wife and then go right to the church and do a sermon like nothing happened. It's crazy. These niggas will literally take your wife to Pound Town.
What be your issue, man? Come on, man.
Take That's what they do, man. They take your wife to Pound Town and then right after go do a sermon like nothing happened. Like they wasn't just in your room. And then they'll dap you up after they do it too. That's because they have no sense of ethic codes, moral codes. You understand? Let me tell you something else, man. The Bible is where you get your moral codes from. The Bible is where you get your sense of morality from. You understand? The laws that run America today, they come from the Bible. You understand? So if you a Christian, you telling people that the laws is done away with, that's why you got drug addicts in your church, drug dealers in the church, gangbangers in the church. That nigga Big Meech was giving the pastor money. He was giving, essentially what he was doing is he was giving them shut the hell up money. Don't ask me what I'm doing. Don't ask me about nothing. I just want to come in here, sit down for a few minutes, and that's it. So because of the Christian church, now we got rich niggas thinking they could buy their way into the kingdom. All right. Let me tell you something else too. Because of the culture of Christianity, now they think that money is morality. You understand? All right, continue where you was at.
It's a way of justifying or rationalizing harm by minimizing its impact or shift responsibility.
Good night. It's a way of justifying or rationalizing harmful behavior by minimizing its impact. That's them saying the laws is done away with. You understand? That's why they tell you the laws is done away with. So they don't feel guilty for going and sleeping with your wife. Because the laws is done away with, now I can go peg somebody in the butt. Because the laws is done away with, now I can go hotbox cigarettes. Because the laws is done away with, now I can take your daughter and teach her how to roll wood and get high with your daughter. You understand? Keep going.
This detachment enables people to perform actions that would normally be considered morally wrong without experiencing the negative emotions associated with violating their own ethical principles.
Read that again.
This detachment enables people to perform actions that would normally be considered morally wrong without experiencing the negative emotions associated with violating their own ethical principles. Salah.
So this detachment enables people to perform acts that would normally be considered morally wrong. That's why your Christian church runs America. You understand? That's why Christianity runs the earth, not just America. Christianity is the number one religion on the earth. It's not because everybody want to be a Christian. It's because Christianity allows you to do whatever the hell you want to do and not feel guilty about it. That's why the strippers could say that they're a Christian. That's why the strippers could say that they're a Christian. Not only that, but have a Bible verse in their bio along with it. That is so crazy to me. You shake ass for a living and you got a Bible scripture in your goddamn bio, man. What the hell is wrong with you? But because of this thing right here, moral disengagement, your Christian church is teaching them that right there is okay. You understand? Your drug dealer can sell drugs to your auntie. And because of this thing right here, he don't feel guilty about it. He still feel like he a good person. Sluggy. Come on. Read that again, because that right there is heavy.
This detachment enables people to perform actions that would normally be considered morally wrong without experiencing emotions associated with violating their own ethical principles.
Gapon, would you say that it's morally wrong for you to sleep with somebody else's wife?
Hell yes.
So why don't niggas feel bad after doing it?
Because of the moral disengagement.
That's exactly why. I'll take it a step further. Niggas that know that y'all married. But as soon as he see y'all in an argument, he go slide up in her DMs like a sleazy ass nigga.
Captain Save-A-Ho.
Let me be a shoulder for you to cry on, ass nigga. I can't stand no nigga like that, man. These niggas out here searching for here nigga damn coochie. Read that again.
This detachment enables people to perform actions that would normally be considered morally wrong without experiencing the negative emotions associated with violating their own ethical principles.
That right there is heavy, man. All right, so now you understand why it's so heavily pushed in that church that the laws is done away with. You understand? That is a destructive thing. I need everybody to understand that. That is a very destructive thing for you to teach somebody, especially a people that has lost their culture. You're teaching them, the same people that lost their culture, that the laws is done away with. That is a very destructive thing, man. So now essentially in America today, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we searching for anything to hold on to as a sense of morality, as a sense of guidance on this earth, because our sense of guidance has been lost and it's been told that it's done away with. You understand? That is a very destructive thing. All right. You got anything you want to say?
It's a definition right here called moral justification, which kind of aligns with it. It says reconstruing unethical actions as serving a greater good or being necessary for a specific purpose. Test. Oh, we good. We just going. Yeah, what's what? All right, this moral justification. Reconstruing unethical actions as serving a greater good or being necessary for a specific purpose. For example, a soldier might justify killing civilians by framing it as a necessary part of warfare.
So that's going back to what we brought out earlier with the serial killers. That's heavy.
It really go back to kind of everything we saying when you said the law, because they try and morally justify the stuff that they do.
Like what? Explain what you mean.
Like, for example, when it come to them smoking weed, they'll be like, "Oh, I'm just trying to catch a vibe, or I'm just trying to get my mind off of stuff."
Yeah, I see where you're going with that. Yeah, that's an excellent point, Capon. Yeah. So they try and justify all these wrongdoings that they do. Same thing with cigarettes. They say, yeah, I'm just doing this because I'm stressed out. This is a coping mechanism. Let me tell you something, man. The Most High gave us coping mechanisms, man. You stressed out, nigga, have you a drink.
Salakia, get some counsel.
That part too. That's an excellent point right there. Get some counsel. Because the Bible says have strong drinking in time of need, paraphrasing the course. But a lot of time that strong drink is a temporary fix. And a lot of times y'all niggas be having trauma on y'all that y'all just ain't never dealt with. I don't know why, man, but Judites, y'all niggas stiff-necked and rebellious. The word counsel to y'all, that's a bad word to y'all. That's like a cuss word. You said counsel to a nigga, he get offended. Counsel? What you mean counsel?
What you mean? Why you say that to me?
I don't need no counsel. We could do this right here, us two. Yo, big overgrown ass in that counsel, man. Stop being a little girl. You understand? All right, give me Jeremiah chapter 2 and 14.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 2 and verse 14. Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave?
Now, Jeremiah is posing this question right here. This right here is a question. You understand? Hold up, let me get there with you, Slakia.
Take your time.
All right, go ahead.
Is Israel a servant?
Is Israel a servant? Go ahead.
Is he a homeborn slave?
Is he a homeborn slave? Now, again, Jeremiah is posing this question. All right, Israel, for everybody watching online that may not know, Israel means prince of the power. You understand? That's what Israel means. So what does that tell you in and of itself? That we wasn't born to be no goddamn slaves. We wasn't born to be no goddamn servants on this earth. You understand? We wasn't put here on the earth to serve up under a cave beast, a cave dweller, a body of people that had to be taught how to bathe, had to be taught how to wash their hands. We wasn't put here on the earth to serve these idiots, man. You can see that today and just how the earth flows. Even though we've been on the bottom all these years, we still run shit
at the top.
How we at the bottom, but we still at the top. Everything that's popular is because of us. We make it popular. You understand? So it's posing the question. Jeremiah is posing the question. He's asking, is Israel a servant? And the answer is no. Israel is not a servant. This is not a servant nation. You understand? The house of Israel was made. This earth, Salakia, I said that wrong. This earth was made for the house of Israel. We was made to run this earth. You understand? Go ahead.
Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave?
Is he a homeborn slave? Meaning what? Was he born to be a slave? Was this the intent? Was this God's intent when he made the house of Israel? No, it wasn't. You understand? We are not homeborn slaves. A homeborn slave is someone that's born into slavery. We weren't born into slavery. We got put into slavery because we kept trying to follow after the oppressors. And after a while, God got upset with us, man. You want to follow after these oppressors so bad, now you have no choice but to follow after them. You understand? Because you're going to rule under them. You understand? That's the position that we in right now, today. But no, just because we held captive today, just because we at the bottom today does not mean that we are a nation of homeborn slaves. We were not born to be slaves. You understand? Keep going.
Why is he spoiled?
Why is he spoiled? Why is he ruined? Capon, answer that question. Why are we ruined today?
Because y'all like to follow after Christianity.
Con.
Y'all like to be good nigga slaves.
That's exactly why we spoiled. You understand? Spoiled means ruined. So it's saying why is he ruined? Why are we ruined today? I'll tell you why. You could thank your Christian pastor. That's the number one culprit right there. Your Christianity is why we are ruined. Christianity has ruined us. You understand? Before the spread of Christianity, we understood who we were. Even in slavery, we knew who we were. You understand? We still had our culture. This is the out of all the captivities we've been in, because yes, surprise, surprise, this is not the only time that we have been under, you know what I'm saying, bondage. This is not the only time. However, this is the only time where we don't know our culture. We don't know who we are. Where we don't know, you know what I'm saying, our lineage, where we're lost. That's what I was trying to say. This is the only captivity that we have been in, that we have been lost. You understand? And we are lost because of Christianity. We are ruined. Christianity has ruined us. So instead of getting with your brothers, locking in with your brothers, locking into this truth, you want to lock in with your Christian church. You want to call Pastor Porkchop and have a sermon with him.
You want this?
No, I'm swap. You want to have a get together with your Christian pastor. You understand? That thing right there is ruining us. I'll take it a step further. You wanna make marriages with your oppressor, and then get shocked when they divorce your stupid ass. I'll tell you another thing, man. Marriage in America is a business contract, dum-dum. So if you make a business contract with a people that don't have goals to make business with you, what's gonna happen? They're gonna take your money.
Salaki, if I could, is that the whole point of a prenup?
Yes.
Or the whole point of them getting married by paper?
Yes, it is. The whole point, the whole reason why majority of people get married on paper is so that they could go in on the paperwork and they could see, you know what I'm saying, that they married. Most of the time it's for business purposes. Very rarely is it for, oh yeah, I want my husband to have visitation rights, because guess what you could do? You could put them on the list. You don't need to get married to do that. But you, first of all, you make marriages with them, and then you make marriages with your oppressor. That's where you fuck up at. That's where you fuck up at right there. You go out and you seek marriages with your oppressor, thinking that they have your best interests at heart. How can somebody that don't relate to you have your best interests at heart? They don't understand the things that you go through, the things that you have been through. They don't understand what it's like to get pulled over by a cop and fear for your life. And that's something an oppressor will just never, ever understand. An oppressor will never understand the feeling of having all the certifications, all the paperwork needed, all the money needed for a business and still getting declined on that loan. An oppressor will never understand it. All they got to do is call up daddy. Call their daddy up. Daddy, I want a new car. Here I come, baby girl. Now they got them a new car. That's something that they will never understand. Yet for some reason, you make it your life's mission to try and make your oppressor relate to you, man. That thing right there is ruining you. You make it your life's mission to try and convince the ISUPK to let oppressors in here. No, we're not doing that, man. You want to talk about why we ruined? This is why we are ruined. All right. You got some more?
Nah, that's on that scripture. You want me to read 15?
Nah, you could drop that. Give me Proverbs 1 and 22.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 1 and verse 22. How long, ye simple ones?
Ye what?
How long, ye simple ones?
How long, ye simple ones? Most High just called you stupid.
Slow. A dodo bird.
Go ahead.
Slakia. How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?
How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? How long will you love seeking the fellowship of your oppressor?
Lord at Christian church.
Slakia. Give me the definition of insanity real quick.
This is the definition of insanity: the state of being seriously mentally ill or madness. It's another one that says extreme foolishness or irrationality.
Slakia, read it again.
The state of being seriously mentally ill or madness. Another definition says extreme foolishness or irrationality. I don't think this is the right definition.
Yeah, give me the one where it says doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result.
Salakia. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. It's off. Salakia. That's all we need. Let me read the rest of this.
No, just read that part.
The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results.
That's insanity right there, man. So guess what these Christians are, man?
Insane.
These Christians are insane, man. By definition, they're insane. They continue to seek the fellowship, you understand, of your oppressor. They have continued to get denied, get shot in the face, get ran over, get stalked when you move into their suburbs, all types of things. to show you that he don't rock with you. He showed you this time in and time out. For crying out loud, the Most High put Trump in office just so your stupid ass could see that your oppressor still don't like you.
And y'all voted for him.
Y'all voted for him, man. Y'all put him in office. The Most High put him in office to show you that the spirit of Esau will never change. No matter how many years it was since you got beat physically with whips, you're still getting beat with whips. It's never gonna change, man. But for some reason, in your stupid mind, you just think that you're gonna receive a different outcome, man. Guess what you are? You're insane. You're clinically insane. Not only that, the Most High called you stupid. Go ahead.
And the scorners delight in their scorning.
Go back up.
Come. How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?
Again, this is a question posed right here. It says, how long, ye simple ones, you stupid niggas, how long, you stupid niggas, will you love being stupid? You love doing dumb shit. It is quite idiotic for you to go to the same people that kidnapped you and expect them to give you reparations. Expect them to give you fellowship. You understand? Expect to give you all these things that you seek from them. It is quite literally stupidity and idiocracy and insanity for you to do that. Yet you continue to do it. That's why the Bible is calling you stupid. Go ahead.
Come. And the scorners delight in their scorning.
And the scorners delight in their scorning. Remember how we was talking about earlier when I said I hate prideful, dumb niggas? That's a scorner right there. A scorner is a person with no knowledge that talks like he's smart, that talks like he knows what he's talking about. That's a scorner. That's the niggas that we gonna see on Saturday when we go downtown Detroit for camp. We're gonna see a lot of scorners down there. Niggas that think they know what they talking about, but they really stupid as hell.
They get cut to pieces.
That shit be funny as hell, Gapon. These niggas ain't picked up books since high school. They trying to walk up on us like they know what the hell they talking about. Like they just studious ass niggas when it comes to the Bible. That's a scorner right there. They prideful in a rebelliousness when it comes to these laws, statutes, and commandments. That's a scorner. You understand? Keep going.
And fools hate knowledge.
And fools hate what?
And fools hate knowledge.
And fools hate knowledge. That's how niggas can watch our videos and start foaming at the mouth. That's how a nigga see us at camp and start foaming at the mouth. That right there. There's no way in hell you could get that mad at us for reading the precept, nigga. It never get to that point. But it does get to that point for them because they hate knowledge. Us saying keep the laws is like me calling them a hoe ass nigga then. That's essentially what they hear when they hear us talk about these scriptures. They hear us cussing them out. You understand? Because what the scripture say?
How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?
No, the last part.
And fools hate knowledge.
Fools hate knowledge, man. That's how you could take us saying, keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Come into the truth. You could take that and say, man, fuck you, man. You a bitch ass. That's how you could take that like that, man. Because y'all hate knowledge. You understand? Knowledge to y'all is offensive. Us teaching these classes is like us writing a diss song to you. That's how y'all genuinely feel in your hearts. Like we writing a diss track You understand? Go ahead. You got something you want to say?
Allah.
I think we're gonna close out right there. It's the Wednesday night law class for Northeast Ohio and Detroit, man. You got any questions? Make sure you tune into the Tuesday night scripture breakdown class with Captain of 10,000 of Dariala. You understand? Get your questions answered. All right, with that, Slack, you want to read the security announcements? We're gonna have Officer 50 Gapanyala read the security announcements. Shalom.
Well, the ISUPK started out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother or sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, a teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Ties, which is a commendation, Numbers 18 and 21, and Malachi 3 and 8 through 10, means 10th in the Hebrew, Masha'ot, Salakia, Ma'ashur. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Gives to the treasury department or your teacher. Priest fund. Free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you will like up and coming holy convocations. The memorial, the blowing of the trumpets. When is that? That's on September 21st. With that, we're gonna close out the class. Amajim Shabbat, Amajim Barak, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakatah, Yajabantah, dismissed.
One West, that's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. That's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, niggas? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, niggas?
UPK soldiers got them killers with me, and I don't fuck with every spot cause it's too iffy. Real motherfucking prophet cause the Lord with me, but don't get that shit twisted, I got Drake's with me. Yeah, bitch, and that whole 50. Run up on me wrong, you gon' catch 60. Wait, you gon' catch 20. The other 30 for your homies, bitch, I got plenty. And I shoot this motherfucker till that clip empty. Taking orders from your bitch, you a fucking simpy. Shit, should be televised. The way I'm cutting niggas up, bitch, I'm a samurai. Niggas swear they in the troop, but telling hella lies. Stumping like you Greek, bitch, you Hellenized. The revolution gon' be televised, and what I see in my vision gon' leave you petrified.
One West, that's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. That's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, niggas? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, niggas? UPK soldiers lead cowards in awe. So fuck a gas stop, I came with 6 pumps in my car. My niggas ready to swing, we like kids at the park. So touch a chair around this bitch and we breaking your jaw. They think we Christian, but we not. Nothing about us is soft. I don't know what you niggas on, but that shit get you off. We booted up. We came to take zones for real. Black 40 under my garment, I be dressed to kill. Fourth dimension sitting linger, I be fresh for real. Putting scripts on your corners, but these here ain't pills. We rock covers. You official if you know those drills. Bread and water, you official if you know those meals. Yeah, you niggas soldiers get rolled over. You got police in your pocket, I got a judge in my holster. Oppressors out to get us, so remain sober. Or be chained to them chains till there's nothing that remains of us. A cult leader like Christ, we got the same culture. I bang on them, tell my enemies the reign's over. I up the cig and keep pulling like a chain smoker. The game ain't changed, One West stayed the same on them. One West, that's who we are, nigga. One One West, one West. So who is y'all, nigga? One West, one West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga? One West, one West. That's who we are, nigga. One West, one West. So who is y'all, niggas? One West, one West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, niggas?
Niggas talking prophets, yeah, we got plenty. We the reason why it's Israelites around the city. Karkazak tells a rock, bring Shamar out. We about to slide on them, see what niggas talking about. Young dog think he wise cause he a Kim head. That shit lame, they didn't survive, nigga, Kim is dead. Where I'm from, little nigga, is a dirty game. I pledge allegiance to Yahweh, bitch, I'm UPK. Nigga, let's talk bodies. Set up on your corner, wake up everybody. Big priest until I'm dead deceased. The mission is complete until you're off the street. Saw y'all on the internet stumping down the street. But take the poor and the weak. Touch your sister or a brother, you gon' be sleep. But take the poor and the weak.
One West, one West. That's who we are, nigga. One West, one West. So who is y'all, nigga? One West, one West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga? One West, one West. That's who we are, nigga. One West, one West. So who is y'all, niggas? One West, one West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, niggas?
Fucking with the brothers, then I'm giving out major pain. Clip full of ball heads, I'm shooting out Damon Wayne's. Driven ambition, I ain't never changing lanes. Wise as an old man, but I ain't slanging cane. This ain't a game, this shit way deeper than rap. You speaking the cap, but the shit y'all speaking is cap. I'm 5,000, but I still keep it a stack. I'm in the truth, not cause back then I was seeking the fact. Crying loud for the niggas that's deep in the back. And the Lord with me, ain't no reason for keeping the strap. We peep the attacks, niggas say we ain't speaking the facts. Stealing breakdowns every time we teaching in class. Niggas snitching, y'all out here squeaking with rats. We be on the street corners teaching that Jesus is black.
We on 125th Street, Harlem, nigga. You see where we at?
One West, one West. That's who we are, nigga. One West, one West. So who is y'all, nigga? One West, one West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga? One West, one West. That's who we are, nigga. One West, one West. So who is y'all, niggas? One West, one West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga.